Hello everyone, my name is Ann Eady. I have decided to run for a second term as mayor in the municipality of Kincardine. I love our municipality and I intend to work for all residents in all areas of the municipality. My priorities for the municipality of Kincardine next term will be fiscal responsibility, effective economic growth, environmental sustainability, planning for the future, and also support for all areas of the municipality, from our beautiful lake shore to our productive agricultural community. These are exciting times in the municipality of Kincardine. We are experiencing growth both in the nuclear industry and in other businesses. Of course, the MCR or major component replacement coming at Bruce Power is one of the large drivers of this growth. We welcome the supply chain companies that have moved in, and we need a new strategic plan next term so that we can get all stakeholders' input and get the best ideas to plan for the future growth and to set our priorities as a new council. Why vote for Ann Eady? With my 15 years experience in 2 different municipalities, and with 1 term as mayor, and of course the same term as councillor with the County of Bruce, I can provide strong leadership. So on October the 22nd, please vote Ann Eady. I ask for your support. Promote the positive. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ron Stevens, and I'm running for mayor in Municipality of Kincardine 2018. While we have a beautiful town on a beautiful shoreline, we have some issues that need to be dealt with. And I and the other candidates got a rather detailed email from a group regarding our taxes here, whether or not they're too high. Well, it's difficult to tell. But if I go back to 2010 when I ran in the election then, the gentleman in Tiverton at all candidates meetings stood up and asked a pretty good question. If elected, will you call for an audit? And I was quite taken aback by the then mayor and deputy mayor. And they kind of went into a song and dance, making all kinds of excuses why we don't want, can't afford, you shouldn't do an audit. Which makes me believe we need to do an audit. And we're going to look into it and get it done, because we need to know where the money's going, what it's being spent on. Another thing is the lack of building lots in this town. We have a rebuild at the hydro plant, lots of people coming in, and people ask me, how come Port Elgin's booming and Kincardine is just kind of laying here? And that's a good question, and that has to be looked into. But regardless, we got to get some building lots open. When you're bulldozing older homes in order to make a space to build a new home, that's incorrect. A couple more things real quick. We need more discussion on the DGR, and we need more discussion on the pipeline. This is just a couple of topics that we need to look into a little bit deeper, and I want to encourage everyone in this town to attend the all candidates meeting on September 26th at the complex in Kincardine. Bring your grievances, bring your questions, bring your ideas. Thank you. My name's Ron Stevens, Mayor, Kincardine 2018.
I'm Gordon Campbell, councillor. I have different issues that I try to extend my time in council to get some of these issues done. So one of the things are our taxes are rising a little bit too fast for me, and another is we like to see some more decisions on the runway extension. And we need it for the bigger planes for Bruce Power and OPG, and we just have some comments and see where we can go, what the costs are. And another, we have Mitchell Drive, has been on for 8 years. Right now, they're supposed to be getting in shape for next year to do with the road west of speed line on the 5th, concession for the road and also for the water drainage problems. And I gated in here, and when 21 is closed, I would like to see that gate open for everyone because it is a public roadway. And the other issue is that they have done without our Burberry playground equipment for 2 years, and that's another issue that we've got to bring that forth and get that playground equipment in for those people. So these are just decisions that I want to bring forward to see if we can get the councils to support it for our next term. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dave Kyler. I was born and raised in Kincardine, and I want to be your counselor for the next 4 years. I attended school in Kincardine until 1967 when I decided to leave school. I've operated heavy equipment and drove trucks for approximately 50 years before retiring from the Municipality of Kincardine after 23 years of employment. In '92, my wife Joyce and I returned home to Kincardine with 2 of our 5 children and have resided here ever since. My main goals are 1, to save taxpayers money by making spending more cost-effective, 2, to learn about procedures in areas like natural gas and new ideas that are coming to our area, 3, to try and attract new business and stores to our municipality so that we don't have to go out of town to get what we need and provide jobs for our children so that they can stay and grow with the whole area, not just one sector. Bruce Power is a wonderful partner in our community, but it should not be the only choice. I decided to enter this election as a councillor at large because over the years I've spent more than 50% of my career with the municipality working in the rural areas of Kincardine. I also did work for a lot of the farm community rather, doing jobs that I worked at in my spare time, supplying them with fertilizer or hauling crops to an elevator. That does not mean I will favor any one more area than the other, as we are all one in my eyes, and anyone who knows me will tell you that. I believe in every area being treated as an equal partner in our community. I think I can provide a new outlook at the council table that perhaps could benefit the whole municipality, not just council. On October 22nd, I would be honored to be elected by the residents of Kincardine. Thank you for your time.
Hi, I'm Laura Haight, and I'm running for councillor at large in the Municipality of Kincardine. When I first came to Kincardine in 1992, you'd hardly recognize the place. There was no highway development, not even a Tim Hortons or a McDonald's. My youngest boy was not even in school, and last year he gave me a granddaughter. So things have changed over the 27 years I've been here. We've gone from surplus letters in 1993 when we were worried about the nuclear industry to now dealing with the MCR project. This major component replacement will spur growth in this municipality for the next 4 decades. I know it isn't sexy, but infrastructure is absolutely vital to the continued growth and success of Kincardine. Without the roads, without the water and sewers, we can't invite new residents to come and enjoy what we know is the best place to live on the west coast of Lake Huron. We need this growth. We need it to sustain our recreation facility, our trails, our hospital, and all the rest. You need on your council people with persistence, drive, a little bit of aggression, and the willing to work through with a patient mind to get these jobs done. For example, the gas project. That's been going on really since 1995 when the old town of Kincardine had been hoping for Union Gas to bring gas to our community. And it's my hope that in this next term, very shortly, we'll be able to bring construction this spring. Gas will make us competitive with our neighbors and be able to bring new growth to the municipality. I hope on October 22nd, you'll consider carefully your choice, and obviously I hope you'll vote for me, Laura Haight, Councillor at Large.
Hi, my name's Doug Kennedy. I'm running for Councillor at Large in the Municipality of Kincardine. I grew up in St. Mary's, a small town like Kincardine. I moved here 30 years ago. I've been involved in recreation for all 30 years that I lived here, and I'd like to prove to the people of Kincardine that I can be helpful in other areas. I know everybody that I talk to, the most important thing is our hospital, and going forward for our kids and our grandkids is to make it as good as it can be, and that's number one on the list. The second thing, natural gas, looks like it's moving forward, and that'll be so good for the community and businesses in the area. And third thing, affordable housing. I'm finding, talking to more and more business people, that unless you work at Bruce Power, which is good, that we have so many people that work there and live here, but other people in big businesses around this area are struggling with employees being able to afford to live here. So I want to help and putting something forward with council and working with council to try to help employers keep staff and the staff that want to live here. Recreation, which I've been involved in all my life. I've been on the recreation board for 10 years and the tourism, and I've been part of management of the Bulldogs for 25 years. I think that's where my strengths are, but I want to prove to people that I can be involved in other things. I just feel that we've got 40 parks in Kincardine and our beaches who attract tourists, and I just think we can do a little bit better job. We've got great staff, but I really believe that we can be better at that, and I think that I can help with that in a big way, and I appreciate your support. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marie Wilson, and I'm running for the position of Councillor at Large for the Municipality of Kincardine. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have an honours degree in English and a 3-year diploma in print journalism. I came to Kincardine in 1985 to do a 4-month work term with the Kincardine News, and I never left. My husband Ken Battler and I fell in love with this area, and so we decided to make it our permanent home. I continued to work at the paper, and we opened a very successful appliance store on the main street in Kincardine. We also raised 3 boys in the village of Tiverton, Will, Nick, and Troy, and we still live there today. In 2005, I left my position as editor of the Kincardine News to pursue a career in communications and engagement with Ontario Power Generation and later the Nuclear Waste Management Organization. So you might ask me, why do you want to have a seat on Kincardine Council? Well, I really enjoyed covering council, and I always thought that it would be exciting to be part of the decision-making process. I retired from my full-time job on June 22nd, and I now have the time, the interest, and the energy to serve. I also believe that my experience as a local journalist and in the area of communications and engagement, as well as my position as a business owner, sets me up well for a position on Kincardine Council. If elected, I will make sound, thoughtful, and defendable decisions. And I will always ask the question, is this decision economically feasible, and does it have the best interests of the ratepayers at heart? I respectfully ask for your vote on October 22nd.
Hi, my name is Adam Cherry, and I am running in the 2018 municipal election right here in Kincardine, Ontario for your Ward 1 councillor. I plan on being a people councillor, which means that if you have anything that you want to bring to my attention, either on the telephone or at a meeting or even in a letter or email, I'll pay attention to that. My door will always be open, and I'll bring any concerns or improvement ideas that you have to a council meeting for a vote. So far, I have had the pleasure of meeting a lot of you on the trail of canvassing and door knocking out on the streets. I've received some emails. I will be attending some meetings, and it's been my pleasure so far talking to each and every one of you, and I plan on meeting more of you, and that'll be my pleasure to hear what you also have to say. Now, when you choose me as your Kincardine municipal election Ward 1 candidate, you're choosing a voice right here for the people, because I will be listening to you, like I said earlier. And so far what people have been saying they wanted was improvements, which I'll discuss later on, as well as change. And that's what a vote for me will bring for you. this election. So in wrapping everything up, I just want to say a vote for me, Adam Cherry, as your Ward 1 candidate for this election. Fall, October, Ward 1. Appreciate it, and I enjoy the support, and I thank you very much. I'm looking forward to representing all of you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Maureen Carter, and I'm running for council in Ward 1. I have served on council for 11 of the last 15 years, with extensive experience on many committees concerned with local issues, and am currently policy chair for planning and development. I also serve on the Association of Municipalities of Ontario Planning Task Force and on the Nuclear Waste Management Organization Municipal Forum. I am one of council's representatives on the Conservation Authority. I've been a resident of Kincardine for over 38 years and married to my husband Bill, a control technician retired from Bruce Power. I have participated in many community events and organizations, including 4 years as Legion President. The economy has taken an upswing in the past few years, mainly due to the refurbishment project at Bruce Power, which has spurred new business and development. One area in which I am vitally concerned is affordable housing. Real estate prices have jumped dramatically over the last 4 years, leaving those who require less costly housing at a disadvantage. I believe we can offer financial incentives to developers to build or convert affordable housing so that those who work in our service areas can stay in our community. If elected, this will be my priority over the next 4 years. I believe that Council has made some major decisions over the past term to assist development, particularly in the renewal and upgrading of infrastructure such as water, sewer, and roads. We continue to encourage developers to bring more business and residential development to our community. I believe strongly that we must continue on this path in a responsible and cost-effective manner, keeping tax increases to a minimum while stimulating development. I will work on your behalf to be an effective representative for Ward 1 and will also consider how decisions I make affect the entire municipality. I ask you for your support on October 22nd.
Good afternoon, my name is Jerry Glover. I am currently running for consideration for Ward 1 Councillor. My background is I graduated from the University of Western Ontario with a cross-disciplinary degree. My current role is at the Kincardine Family Health Team as Chief Executive Officer. I'm currently running for Ward 1. I've been a Kincardine resident for 7 years. My wife and her family are longtime residents of Kincardine, and over the last 7 years I've had an opportunity to look at the current landscape. I felt this is a good opportunity to run. I feel there's a disconnect between the municipality and industry. I feel we need to focus more on economic development, attract local businesses to stay in Kincardine, and to make it more of an investment, prosperous region. I definitely support growth and economic development, transparency and accountability, and I surely look forward to having your support on October 22nd. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Bill Stewart. I'm running for Ward 2 Councillor in the beautiful community of Kincardine. I'm the 5th generation. My kids are the 6th generation with family ties in the Kincardine area of over 150 years. My great-great-grandfather immigrated from Europe and started farming on the 4th of Bruce. In the 2nd generation, his name was Whittick. In the 2nd generation, they married into the family Snicker. So we've been over here 150 years. He, along with some other fellow farmers, actually started and put their farms up so they could start the telephone company now known as Bruce Telecom. My current home is in Buchanan, and upon retirement I'm living there full time. Now let's get talking about the campaign and my campaign trail and why I even started with politics. After attending and watching a lot of meetings, council meetings over the year, I felt that our issues and needs in Ward 2 weren't heard. I wanted to provide the folks in Ward 2 with a stronger voice, so I decided to jump on the campaign trail. After many weeks on the campaign trail, it's been over a month and a half, going door to door in Ward 2, what I'm hearing about folks is they've lost interest and lost belief in the local government. Many folks couldn't even tell me who their local councillor by name was. I need this to change. We need this to change, and we need our community to believe in local government once again. Asking for your vote, I'll be working hard to get your trust and provide the basic services. Our new council that you'll be voting for on October 22nd will have the opportunity to work towards this new goal. We're doing a new strategic plan. It'll be our vision for the community. We'll be working on a new economic plan. We have over $6 million invested in infrastructure already. I'll be looking to lower the taxes. I'm asking for your vote. Me, Bill Stewart, become your Ward 2 councillor, and you'll be sure that your issues will be heard by me.
I actually thought, this is it, I'm going to die in this collision. I thought that I wasn't going to come out of that car.
OPP members stop vehicles on highways across Ontario every day, yet drivers passing emergency vehicles often don't move over or slow down.
There's absolutely no reason that a police officer, an ambulance worker, or a firefighter has to lose his life because people won't take that extra 2 seconds to move over into the next lane. Absolutely no reason.
What kind of show do you want to see on Rogers TV? What interests you? Log on to rogerstv.com, fill out a show proposal, and tell us about your segment idea. We want to know what you want to see. Rogers TV, only on Rogers.